The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside head track and field coach David Needs, I'm Tanner Swift, and this is the Eagles Sports Network. The program getting ready for the SAC Indoor Championships, just the second year of the South Atlantic Conference Indoor Championships. And Coach, let's talk about last year real quick. You're able to come away with Athlete of the Year in Chris Potts-Howard and also Freshman Athlete of the Year in Devon Moore. Do you feel like there's a lot of expectation for maybe those guys to repeat or at least try to get a couple more of those awards?
Yeah, we certainly hope that those guys can. Devon has had an incredible season. Chris is very versatile. Guys like Javad and James, certainly for Field Athlete of the Year on the men's side. You hope that they can perform. Samantha Gudger has been consistent on the women's side. And you know, you never know with a couple freshmen and a couple people what they can do for Freshman Athlete of the Year. One thing that's different this year is Track Athlete of the Year is at the end of the season, so we're going to kind of evaluate that as a conference. But individually, I think that we have some very good athletes. Luke Greer, I mean, how could you not consider him a runner of the year candidate too? And so we have very good individuals. We think that we have a very balanced team, and we think that we can certainly do some good things.
I think we've mentioned a couple times before in the inaugural season last year, it was just a one-day thing. Right. Now you have spread it out over 2 days. Does that give you a little bit more time to kind of recuperate for those athletes that compete in multiple events?
With the 2-day event, it does add some additional prelims and things like that. So it does put a premium on those athletes being ready to go. But I've got to praise the coaches in our conference for having the vision to mirror a meet like the NCAA championships as late in the year as they can, so you can peak the athletes as close as you can towards nationals, and really get some top end performances out of this. And I think that that will be something that will be critical in our strength and in our success for this meet.
You mentioned it all season that everything that you do from here on out is twofold: trying to get a conference championship and try to go to NCAAs as a team, trying to get that conference championship. Is that a situation where you almost have to be perfect across the board?
Yeah, I mean, we want conference champions. That's what our goal is this weekend. And the goal of this meet, unlike any other meet, is to run faster than anybody else in the conference. At the same point, because it's the last week to qualify, you want a national level performance to get to that point. You just don't want to survive. You want to survive to a point where we can get more people to nationals. And because the next step in this indoor process is competing at the national championships, and so you want more people there. And so I think our athletes know the dual purpose this week. I think that they're looking at, when you have an earlier conference meet, you kind of say, all right, hey, we'll do whatever it takes to win the conference meet, and then we'll focus towards nationals. This is a meet where you have to really focus towards both.
We mentioned probably some of the top athletes on the program in terms of Luke Greer, Devon Moore. Is there anybody that may sneak in kind of under the radar this weekend?
You never know. You never know. Amanda Lowe has been getting hot at the right time, and so, you know, we hope there's some people that can come in. Tia is an amazing runner, and so we hope there. Had a couple people that have been battling injuries, so I was excited to see where they're going to be when they're finally healthy. You know, we have so many people that we're proud of in the effort that they have done. You know, Javad, we think, is poised to have a pretty good situation. He's qualified in 2 events for nationals, like Devon. So, you know, you think that somebody like that can really come through. But, you know, you always have that guy like Chris Potts that is going to give you a steady championship level performance and can rise when the moment gets really good.
Coach, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
He's head coach David Needs. I'm Tanner Swift, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.